I mean, how's that been working out
It's
so
awesome.
far? Yeah?
It's nuts.
It's like we've been doing it forever, so
it's really fun if you compare it to like getting a bunch of spaghetti and jamming it into your ears, and then just like throwing a whole bunch of somebody else's sweat on you. That's how fun it is.
I think the interaction between especially all the rappers up on stage that are just constantly running back and forth with each other and stuff. You don't quite get that on the record. The relay race that's going on, I don't think.
Yeah. I also think that a lot of our songs are written for the live setting. Not necessarily like intended to be played live, but I think that they translate better live than they do on record. That's my take on a lot of our songs. We're meant to be seen live.
We'd have it all in one main source, which was my computer for a while, and we'd bring stuff over to Steph's place, and me and Beak would either bring over a beat that we had kind of started, or I'd bring over something I've started, or we'd just bring samples, and we just start going out on the beat and like making all the decisions together. Like, these drums sound great, let's try this here, let's do this, and then let's start making room for MCs now, so it doesn't just sound like your, intro 16 bar, 8 bar chorus, 16 bar, 8 bar chorus. Like, we tried to make it as dynamic as possible, and we would just work with anyone, and then at that time we were making Fresh New Trash, because John, you were in town for that, right?
Yeah.
And then my friend James Lynch came in town the next day, and he played the bass line on it, and so me and him sat there the next day and just worked on that bass line. It was just kind of fun to like go, free for all.
I think the way we wrote this was we'd put a beat on loop, and then either someone would have an idea for the song right off the bat, like, okay, this song is about this, this, or this. Or we would just kind of sit there and start sketching stuff out, and then in about 20 minutes or half an hour after we started getting some sketches down, we'd kind of reconvene, and someone would say, like, all right, I got this, whatever, and they're like, not that concept, but then someone else has something, and you roll with that one. Or there'd be a chorus, and we would take the chorus and then write verses based off what we thought the chorus meant. It just sort of was like very unrestricted and very much like borderless the way that we would set these things up. We would just kind of let things naturally stack up, but we would kind of check in on like after certain amounts of time to make sure that we were like on pace to actually do something right now, instead of letting the ideas kind of fizzle out and kind of bring them together and then go from it.
Yeah, here we go. Doomtree, Mankato, Doomtree, Mankato, Doomtree, Mankato, Doomtree, Mankato, please. 10 years in a lane, Doomtree, Mankato.
Never have a hard time.
I think we thought it was going to be more difficult than it actually was.
And I think that was always the build-ups over the years, was like, oh, this is really tough to get everybody in one room at one time. And we did it, and we did it really quickly and easily, actually. So, it's just, we're feeling it out. Like, I think within those 5 days, the processes were just like trying to get whatever we could out and feel our way through it. But, we go back like 2 rear flats on a Cadillac.
I think all the years on the road too, and just everyone spending so much time in it, it's like, we just gotten to a point where I think everyone's so comfortable with one another that it made it a lot easier. I had my doubts for sure going up there. Like, we have 5 days to make a whole record, and then it was like every day 2 or 3 songs would come out, and after the first couple days it was like, oh, kind of fell into a routine, and we just kind of knew that was what was going to happen.
I think we've all known each other for, me and Steph, and you and Steph, everybody's known each other for like 14 years.
Yeah.
And then within that time, it's like we didn't really like grow up with each other, grew up around each other. Everything just happened to line up to where we all came together. It wasn't like Sims is messing around about like the supergroup thing because we really weren't like picked. We were like, hey, we're gonna do this exactly like you asked us 10 years ago.
Yeah.
We didn't want to do something like this.
We were all friends that kind of like were going in this direction, and we figured might as well do it together because we didn't really know how to do it. I didn't really know how to make. I just like Steph had shown me what to buy. I hadn't made a rap beat, and I was already in Doomtree. Like, it's like, you'll figure it out. I'll teach you some things, and you'll be fine. And I think a lot of us learned how to make rap music while we started at Doomtree.
Still learning.
Yeah, we're still learning. We taught ourselves, kind of, with one
I
another.
taught you.
Sims taught me
Everything you know.
Yeah, he's still teaching me a lot of things.
All right, rest in peace, Mega Upload.
Yeah.
Wow, Doomtree.
Come here,